This shit working? 305, this is Ace, Robert, Danny, AD.
Esta es la isla,
Fucking R.
esta es la isla, esta es la isla.
Being like a big influence was Chente, right?
Che, ¿tú tienes calocha? ¿Qué es eso? Calor en la chocha.
Calor en el pecho, papi.
En verdad, si vas a seguir comentando crickets, vete a ver carajo, ¿viste?
Yo, yo, yo,
Yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo.
What it do?
What it do? What's up, fellas? What's up, AD?
Episode numero 8.
Number 8, Kobe.
Kobe.
Young Kobe.
Kobe. You already
Young
know who
Kobe.
it is. It's the boys from the Isla. It's Bori,
Mm-hmm.
Robert,
Mm-hmm.
Danny,
What?
and guess who?
The guy.
AD from the motherfucking 3. Yeah.
Yes,
Was
sir.
goody.
How you doing? How you doing, bro? Birthday week?
Birthday week was lit. 25 spins around the sun. It was Cowboy Fest today at Tropical Park.
You
You
look
know,
good.
we went to that. We got nice and toasty.
That boy got lit.
Yes, sirski.
Sir.
And now we're here with the boys.
With the boys. AD's
We don't
back.
stop grinding around here, bro. We work.
Yep.
These guys, what you guys got cooking up today?
A little song, you know,
Song?
a little EP.
Come on now.
Me and the 5 we cooking up. It's gonna drop 5-5 because
Mm-hmm.
it's called 5-5, and it's gonna be 5 songs. Honestly, me and Denny have put a lot of work into it. We have probably over 15 songs, and we had to pick from 15 songs 5. So trust me, like we've been doing a lot of picking and choosing because honestly, like we think the album, I don't know what you, but I think the EP is a very solid project to start off with, and I hope y'all tune in and enjoy it because it's gonna be a movie for sure, and maybe a video in the works with
Maybe.
the main guy or to my right over here.
And what made you select those 5 songs?
What made me select those 5 songs? That's a good question. I think that like we have a lot of good songs, but I tried to make it synchronize the best. Like sometimes, like I feel like it's cool to drop an album like with just like super complete like vibes. Like for example, like Juice WRLD, like Death Race for Love.
Yeah.
Like every other song is different. But when you want to make an album that's like very like message, like it has, you know, an image, you have to kind of like fit that image. So
I mean,
like,
and you guys, EP called 5-5. You guys chose 5 songs, so it's like it's kind of in that space. But like, I'm guessing maybe I'm trying to get it like in the standpoint like you guys chose 5 songs that like you guys really liked, like, or maybe it's because the whole EP says a story.
exactly, like it. Obviously, you know, we like most of our tracks. You know, like some, you know, everybody has misses, but most of our tracks like we like for different reasons. But for the album, we felt like those 5 were like the best way to explain like what we're going through, what the album talks about, and I like the way once y'all check it out, you're gonna see the pacing of the album is really good. Like I put a lot of time into thinking like, how do I want to start off the album with like a really big bang to get you hooked, and then slow it down at the end.
Nah, and y'all have been putting in a lot of hours and work into that. So like,
We all have.
and making
different things.
music isn't as easy as it sounds. Like it takes time, and sometimes you make a song and it's good, but you maybe don't want to drop it for this project. So
Yeah.
just the fact of getting courage, of getting out there, putting yourself out there, exposing yourself to to the real world,
Yeah.
exposing yourself to you're gonna get criticism, you're gonna get love, you're gonna get feedback. But it's fuck it. It's what you want to do in life, and you guys have been
Exactly.
wanting to do music. You got 15 songs together. You got hella other songs that are out there that are made, like files, gigabytes worth of. And the thing is just like,
Perfection.
it's,
and shit.
and I think this is, you already have a drop. You got Slide that's already out. Go
Right.
check that project out.
Which also dropped in May 5th of last year as well.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
it's back.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Five,
So
five.
technically, you're dropping in now a project a year after
Yeah.
you dropped your first song.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hard, man.
Yeah.
That's hard. And now it's also, technically, Danny also has music out
Mhm.
because you have a song out, Hasta Cuando.
Y'all
Yeah, that
have
I
a
feature
song
in,
out.
that I
Y'all
feature
have
in.
a
But
song.
it's Danny's song.
Right,
But
right.
now you guys are collabing into dropping at your first ever debut EPs, basically. So I think that's hard, man. And you know, we're sticking it into the group HCP. Shout out to the family over there, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Frost. Shout out 808. You know,
Everybody.
exactly all the people who have like
Kai.
Kai in the sky. Shout out to Kai because you know
He gonna be in the podcast soon.
Oh, let's go. We got Kai in the pod.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm excited for that one to get a little interview in there with him, all of us there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, you know, it's steps, it's baby steps. But the thing is, like, the consistency. Like, okay, yeah, we dropped one song in that 1 year, but we put in a lot of time, almost a year, into production into that song before they saw that, and now we're gonna get a whole ass another year of production worth of like basically EP songs.
And the crazy part is how music works is that once y'all listen to this album, I'm telling you, it's a completely different AD. Like from what you hear to Slide, completely scratch that. Like there's not gonna be a single song in the whole EP that's gonna even sound similar to Slide.
Yeah.
Like that's how much like music evolves when you keep working. And like how we were saying touching before, like I think the biggest and most important step is to get out there first.
Yeah.
It's to actually just release. Everything comes later. That's actually 50% of the work. To have the courage and to
make the song.
Yeah. Because people I'm one of millions of artists that are perfectionists. Why? Because no one judges us more than we judge ourselves. Yeah. That's why like I think you get to a point as an artist that like you're not even scared of the hate anymore, or that doesn't even faze you because you've already judged yourself so much, you know. And like I think that takes brain, like, you know, work. Like you have to work on that, but that's the first step, definitely.
Nah, like I mean, Bodhi, like you knowing and being like in the music like industry also, and like knowing a lot about it, like we all know that it's very easy to say on the outside you think of a song and then you could rap it, but when you step into that booth and you're the one that's, you know, first time in there, bro, your legs start shaking, dog.
Start sweating until a whole workout.
Like knees weak, arms are heavy, bro, because like you're generally in that booth and like you're like, okay, it's just me. Like when you're making a song with your boys, like how we used to do in the Backhouse 1.0, the OG. Like when we were making there, no, it's just the guys, we're chilling. It's just us, a mic, a computer, we're cooling. You got no stress. But sometimes you want to get that good professional quality music and you pull up to a booth and you've never done that before. Yeah. Sometimes that shit could be, you know, like it could be a little bit scary.
Putting it into like baseball terms, like you go into a field that's like 400 feet larger than your usual home field, it's going to feel completely different.
Yeah. And
even in the Backhouse 1.0, every single person in this room wasn't comfortable at the start either.
At one point, yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, it's like anything in life. Like, this is like something that you have to train like a lot.
Yeah, it's like working on your jumper. You got to go out there to that park and just keep shooting. Eventually, that shit's going to start sinking. And that's the same thing with music. You got to keep trying. Eventually, even in a song, you can make a song, which happened to us. We've been making a song a certain type of way. By accident, it's fucking 3 a.m. We've already hit the shit 500 times, but you hit it by accident a different type of way, and it sounds completely better.
Oh, God.
Scratch the whole song, make it again.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you really care about your art. Right? Like, you really want to have it perfected. And that's what I think that you guys did with 5-5.
When you put your ego aside, too. Like, when you know that, like, okay, like, this isn't bad, but this is better. So, fuck it. I'm going to scratch it all.
Exactly.
And, like...
Not a lot of people do that. Or listen to the feedback when you're there. Like, sometimes, like, we'll be talking about, like, yo, that's fire, but maybe like this. It's even more fire. You got to put your ego to the side and think about it as like, they're not trying to fuck me over. It's like, we're trying to work ourselves to create a project.
Especially in this kind of like environment.
Yeah, and this doesn't happen in all the environments. Exactly. That's why they're not used to this.
There is envy, though. Yeah. There's people that are going to do it just to fuck with you. But when you're around brothers that you trust, then that's just, you know, advice. And like, I'll sit here right now and tell you 100%, Robert live singing is a better singer than me. But what do I have over him? Bro. The years of practice on a microphone with
getting out there, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he can't hit notes yet, like in the track like me. But he'll do a cover of Bruno Mars 20 times better than I ever could. So there's an art to even doing.
Yeah, it's also a difference of music too. Like that works. The thing is that like you're right. Like you've been making music on your laptop, like you by yourself in a room for hours, like maybe like 24 hours, like just like in that room. Like I just recently started getting into that because live performance is a good thing and it's fun and all that, but to a certain standpoint, you got to go out there and record that music into to put it out in media. That's where all the streamings are gonna be at. So it's like what you were saying. Also, sorry to cut you off. Like when you're out there recording, like in the studio, it's you and the mic, and you have to learn how to perfect with the mic and get with the mic and find your voice. Sometimes when you're performing live, like you could get a little bit away with it, like with the crowd and moving and the swaying and like, you know, ramping it up and finding way to like, you know, bring that emotion out to them. In the studio, it's like what I said. It's just you and that mic in a fucking booth, and it's quiet as fuck. And there's no, let's get lit, let's get loud. Yeah, maybe you by yourself in that mic.
Engineer watching it.
Yeah, the engineer. But in the other side, it's a quiet ass fucking room, and they're just seeing you fucking do this shit. And I mean, shit, if it works out for you, because mentally, that's what I try to do. Like I try to pretend that like I'm in a fucking room with like hella people, and I'm giving you a performance in the mic, because that's what I'm used to performing.
Yeah, exactly.
There's other people who just. Not to say anything, but other people will go into a studio and already know what their voice is, and when they'll go on live, you probably don't have that energy or emotion or passion for performing. And that's what I think is like, are you a studio artist, or you're an artist that's trying to get out there and do lots of things? And that comes with it, because before you making music, you were dancing in freaking live crowds, like you're doing dances. So it's like, who's to say
playing baseball,
and this guy was playing baseball in crowds. Yeah, so
it's
like,
not about the crowd thing. It's more about
you just gotta go out there and do it.
Yeah.
And like now, I think with you guys doing 5-5, crazy. That's a year after Slide. You guys are like, you guys put a whole year into all these songs and thinking about it and putting in the time and the effort.
Especially this guy. Like,
if
I showed you his first song to the songs that we're dropping this Friday, you wouldn't believe that shit.
Bro, if we show you the songs I made last year in January compared to now.
Well, that goes into just like trial and error, and practice makes perfect, and just keep going. Yeah. Like you will forever always take hard work beats talent.
100%.
All the time.
100%.
But you got to put in the fucking hard work.
Yeah. And then if you have a little bit of both,
shit.
That's where you go all the way.
Then you're one of them ones.
Yeah. Oh God, you're a Drake. No respect.
Yeah.
And like how we say all the time, like it's very easy to keep up with a song on the radio, but let me see you like just hear a beat and construct the whole song. Like, bro, that's a whole different like concept that even when I was starting, I thought that shit was cake.
Exactly.
Yes, one of the main reasons why I thought I could make music is like, oh no, I'm catching up to all these songs. I'm hitting all the lines perfectly. I'm hitting all those notes perfectly.
Yeah, but you're not.
There's a big difference between hitting it, which, yes, it is hard. So you're already in red track by hitting the notes. But hitting it and creating that
completely different
is way different.
Yeah, you're playing Little League and then MLB. Yeah.
Sitting there and thinking about, oh, this note will go good or this bar will go good. It's a complete different game.
And I'll be honest with you, like, if you can't even keep up with a song on the radio, don't even try to hop on the mic, like, with no disrespect, because, like...
And then there's people who have never hopped on a booth, never created music, don't even know what a relative note is or a half note is, and then they go in there into a freaking song, and then they're like, God tier.
Yeah.
Or, like, it's actually, like, it's you. That's like, it's, like, talent. That's your voice. There's just pure talent, or, like, you've always had that inside of you, just never known it, like, discovering that.
No cap.
Yeah, and honestly, so the 5-5 dropping, it drops May 5th, right?
Yes, sir.
May 5th. You guys better go check that shit out. It's gonna be fire.
All platforms.
5 bangers back to back on 5-5, May 5th of 2025. And love that date.
And I don't know when he's gonna drop, but I know hopefully it's very soon.
We might have a summer project now after you drop 5-5. We'll drop a summer single.
We got a couple songs in the vault for sure.
Yeah, we'll drop a summer single, and we could definitely do something. But 5-5, May 5th, go check that shit out. But talking about the fucking number 5.
What's up?
The 5th round.
Oh my God, brother.
The 5th fucking round. a player that was supposed to go number fucking 1, which actually was supposed to go number 2
Or
because-
3.
No, because number 1 was my guy Cam Ward,
Ward,
from the
100%.
University of Miami, got drafted to Tennessee. Shout out to fucking Cam Ward, baby.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
fucking go. Straight from the U. You know, we got Miami's very own, and he fucking deserves it.
Yeah.
But Shiloh Sanders,
Sheduer.
Sheduer Sanders.
Yeah.
Well, Shiloh went to the Buccaneers,
I ain't even gonna lie, that name ugly. as
but
hell.
Sheduer getting drafted to the Browns after in the 4th round the Browns had drafted a quarterback. So they basically chose in the 4th round a quarterback and in the 5th round a quarterback.
Yeah.
Why?
You think
They have 5
you
quarterbacks
think
in the
he's
room.
gonna be the second?
Well, right now he's a 5th fucking string. And
You have to
number
go out there
one,
and
number
prove it.
1 is Deshaun Watson. Number 2 is Joe Flacco. Number 3 is Kenny Pickett. All have been NFL starters.
Do you think it has to do with the fact like the way he carry himself, the way he talk shit, all that?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I don't
because they
think
think he's immature. Like if you see his day 1 speech of like him not getting drafted, there's like, well, we all know we weren't supposed to be here, but it happens. God has a plan. Legendary. Gang, what the fuck you mean legendary?
Yeah.
And what the fuck you mean this wasn't supposed to happen? Shit fucking
You
happens.
ain't showed that.
I feel like he failed every single interview.
Of course you did, bro, because your fucking PR is like that, and your dad is fucking Deion Sanders.
You think he has PR? to even
Instead of
start?
wasting fucking 100 milli on a freaking, or maybe not 100 milli, but like 100,000 on a bust down freaking chain, you should have wasted that shit on some freaking PR fucking training and learned how to take an interview with like professional NFL owners.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro, but it's the fucking
get
truth.
to the league, talk your shit while you're performing. That's
But
like-
we could say all that shit, but Johnny Manziel went number 1 overall, bro.
Okay, but Johnny Manziel was light years better than fucking Sheduer Sanders.
You think he's smarter than Sheduer?
I wouldn't say that, but at least he knew how to talk in a freaking interview. Not like
what do you
legendary.
expect from him?
I got a buzz down.
What do you expect from him when his dad is
Fucking
another
Deion
one
Sanders.
talking hella shit?
Yeah,
His
like
dad
my
was
son-
like that though.
My
His dad
son,
was like that,
my
though.
son's gonna play.
his dad is like that, but you're not
whatever
his dad.
team-
Like he's not his dad.
Yeah.
Does your car get too hot? Are you trying to reduce that heat? Or do you drive a fishbowl and you're just trying to enhance your privacy? Who do you gotta hit up, buddy? Glass house window tinting. Why? Because they're the best in Miami. And they got nano, carbon, commercial, home, auto, and what else? And marine. And marine. So if you're trying to get your boat or your dog's house, whatever it is, you gotta hit up our family at Glass House Window Tinting. Not Back House. Glass House. Glass House Window Tinting, the official sponsor of the Backhouse Studios. And La Isla Talks. And tell them who sent you? Los Nenes de la Isla.
Which the way that I see it, his dad plays fucking quarterback. I'm sorry that I cut you off, Danny. You were saying?
No, I was just saying, his fucking dad's like, well, my son's gonna play for whatever team I say, and if I'm not the coach, then he's not gonna play. Like,
Congrats.
okay,
Like,
sir,
look at him
then
now.
I won't get your son, and look what happened.
So look, now they're gonna put him to battle with another rookie quarterback, which I think he is better than that rookie quarterback.
He's better than Kenny
Well,
Pickett
he-
too.
His name is hold up.
He's better than Kenny Pickett.
Hold up.
You think Kenny Pickett is good?
Yes. Better than him? For sure. That guy started in the NFL multiple times and he's won games. Sheduer Sanders just got drafted to the Browns yesterday. Like,
I think
Let's
he's gonna
be
be
real.
good.
whatever.
He's gonna be good.
Whatever. That to me is that he's going to be going against that guy, right? Whatever the fuck his name is. The quarterback Gabriel that got drafted before him. I think he's better than him. Yes, sure. But then you got Kenny Pickett who's a starter. Do you think he's going to bid him for the third
Yes.
fucking string spot? No.
No.
They'll probably drop him because they'll rather keep Sheduer because it's
He's young.
cheaper and it's younger.
And you get more money too.
Exactly. But you got Joe Flacco and then you got Deshaun Watson. Joe Flacco is definitely playing on that starting spot. What's he going to be? He's going to be number 3 because they're going to put Kenny Pickett at number 2 there.
My
Because
fault.
Deshaun Watson can't play yet.
My fault to interrupt. Is it true that he didn't go to the combine?
Ooh.
A lot of players didn't go to combine though.
Because technically Cam Ward, the first number overall pick didn't go because what's the point? Your stats speak for itself. The reason they don't go to the combine is because if you're like a high projected draft pick, like Cam Ward, like your whole
So you don't
season
think-
spoke for
So
it.
you don't think that affected
No, because he could.
Sanders?
I mean,
I think it was an interview.
he didn't go to the combine. He had a pro day. So a pro day is basically you go to your school, and then all those scouts from the combine go to that school, right?
Play like a scrimmage game?
No, you do the
like the
showcasing.
combine.
You do the combine showcasing
Oh, okay.
of the quarterback. But the problem is that it's like saying like right now, my stats in the season speak everything. I don't need to go out there because what if I get hurt? Then I'm fucked. I basically just showed the whole world that I just got fucking hurt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So your draft stock goes down. So for him, he didn't have to do it. Cam Ward didn't do it because it's like, what's the point? Like the guy was clearly the best quarterback of the whole season.
I just think there's no excuse of picking him in the 5th round. Like at all.
That's what pisses me off, though.
Because speaking for
he was the number 2 quarterback ranked in that whole draft, and they chose 6 other quarterbacks that were nowhere near better than him.
I don't see why they have to be blackballing.
Ego. Because some of these owners don't want to put him in there, don't want to deal with that shit, instead of just wanting to train the kid. He's a kid. If you have a good player and all you have to do is just train the kid on the certain things, train the fucking kid.
That sounds
like, if you could get right now Aaron Judge, right, in your team, you're starting an MLB team. We all play the show here, right? Mm-hmm. You're fucking starting a team and you have Aaron Judge, but he has attitude problems. Can't you think that he's like, I'm getting a star, like all-star, like Shohei Ohtani.
Attitude contaminates the whole team.
Okay, but what if you could change him? Look at Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was a shit of an attitude player, but he had the one coach that told him, I'm going to help you.
Bro.
And if you have a good leader like that, somebody who's willing to teach you, you could get a good star quality player. Maybe that's just me in the way that I see it. But it's like, clearly he was better than all the other quarterbacks. So why would you draft somebody who's clearly you're going to dump out in 2 years, 3 years, isn't going to ever fucking play again, to somebody who could win you a bowl game or at least some playoff games or some season fucking games?
I would agree with you 100%, but you're just not seeing the one factor. That's what I mentioned earlier. His dad.
Sure.
They have to deal with him and his dad. His dad has...
But what about LaMelo Ball?
A lot of people that... It's not the same. Bro.
It's the same thing. LeVar Ball was worse.
Dion got a voice, bro.
What I was gonna say, there's two sides of the coin. They could have gone the Anthony Edwards, John Morant route, which is like flame it, like let it happen. So like you get more views, you get more like movement. Then there's the other side of it that they're probably doing to him, which is trying to push down his ego. Which I don't think there's a wrong side.
I mean, shit, if it's because of that, like if it's because the owner's like, yo, this guy's ego's up the roof, let's humble him a little bit, fuck it, I'm with that on that one. But the thing is that, like, then they all collectively have to say that then. Like, they're all going to be like, yo, we're all going to pass on him on these couple rounds. And then, like, let's say in the 4th round, then somebody could take him.
We don't know what happened behind the scenes.
Well, we don't know.
He could have had meetings with these teams.
And he failed.
Been like, nah, I need $1 more million because I'm like this.
Exactly.
Now,
and
that's
usually,
a different story.
Yes, and usually when something like that happens is because there's a news that's spreading back there that they know about that we don't know about.
Right.
A couple years ago, the Miami Dolphins had the number 13th pick, and the number 1 overall pick player was going to be Laramie Tunsil. Laramie Tunsil ended up falling number 13 because in the NFL draft day, they came out a video of this guy smoking off a bong gas mask. On God. And they posted it everywhere on Twitter, and no team wanted it, and the Dolphins picked him up at 13.
Good.
He started falling. His draft stock started falling just because of that one video.
But in the NFL, it happened with Peyton Manning.
But hold up, and this is my point. Okay, he had an issue of that. The guy's a fucking dog, and he's still playing 13 seasons out here now in the NFL. Why the fuck would you not take the chance? He's an all-star tackle, and then you don't want to get him. Oh, because he has an attitude issue.
Like
so does everybody else.
Like Murray getting his dick sucked.
Yeah, but Murray's fucking crazy because he's over here freaking throwing them up and shit.
But listen,
like,
they don't think he's smart enough to be a quarterback. I think that's where... Because look at Peyton.
Dang.
Peyton was in the top draft pick when he came out and got drafted.
Neither was Tom. He was 199.
You
That's the
feel
best
me?
quarterback of all time.
But you got to be smart as fuck to be a QB. You got to read the offense.
And I
you got to read everything. I think he failed every single interview.
And I think every great has an ego.
I just
think if there's things happening behind the scenes, then bet.
There's something.
If he showed his ego against like the team, then that's fucked up. But showing the ego in the game, like
It's
saying
not
I'm the
bad.
best, that's how.
And I don't even think his ego is that bad.
Yeah, he's
Like,
just rich, so he always pulls up with a bust down rollie. Because why? Because he can.
Did you guys see that in college because of his NIL deal, he was making 6.7 million?
Yes.
Now in the NFL, he's making 4.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Crazy.
That's what I'm thinking. He was trying to push money. The teams are
Like,
yo,
look
I'll
at
give you
Jonty.
this.
Wait, Jonty's his name?
Who?
The running back? Jonty?
Ashawn GT.
He just signed a 36-something guaranteed deal.
Because he went first. He won in the,
But that's
he won in the
crazy.
first round.
36
That's
million?
But that when you go
30-something
into the
guaranteed.
first round, you get $100,000 signing bonus.
Or
I
he
think
just got
or-
drafted. He still hasn't even played a game in the NFL.
Or I think it's wait. You
He
said
can get injured.
you said
obviously
you
not
said
gonna win, and he
37
can still
million?
Get that bread.
37 something guaranteed.
Then I think it's a $10 million signing bonus.
Yeah.
When you draft in the first round.
Bro, he's the second
It's
highest
it's
running
something.
back.
It's you get a signing
And he
bonus.
hasn't even played a game in the NFL.
That's the whole point of getting drafted in the first round. You get a signing bonus, and I think if you're number one, you get like an even bigger signing.
Yeah, but a signing bonus is cool. But 36 guaranteed.
you ain't getting that shit in getting
Bro.
drafted in 4 or 5 rounds.
But he's a You know how many running backs have showed potential?
Nah,
And
but he's a dog, bro.
he still hasn't stepped on the field though.
But that guy's a dog. Look what he did in college. It's the same thing with Cam Ward.
Bro, he's the second highest paid running back, and he still hasn't played a game in the NFL.
Oh, that's
But yo,
crazy.
that fucking phone call was funny.
Yeah, they
Shit,
fucking
bro.
The prank call?
They prank called the fuck out of it.
They prank called Sheduer Sanders saying that he was gonna get drafted.
You saw how he was trying to be a
Yeah.
nonchalant dread.
And the Saints too. They were projecting him to go to the Saints too.
Bro, the Saints passed up on him.
It's kinda
The
fucked
Raiders
up, bro.
passed up on
That's
him.
fucked. You're waiting your whole life for this moment, and
Yeah.
some idiot fucking
Imagine-
decides to prank call you.
I think Universal's calling me to like sign me to some crazy ass
And-
deal.
It's me pranking on the.
Yeah, it's,
And you have like 4 phones, and that
67.
phone only GMs have the phone number.
And that's what happened
So
to him.
you're not gonna fucking believe it's a prank call.
That's what happened to him. And the craziest part was also that it was like one of the coach's son.
you know,
Yeah.
and you know his ass is trying to say like, oh, it was definitely one of the coaches that gave my phone number away. Yeah, goofball for that. I would have just took it to the chest and be like, yeah, I
Yeah.
got pranked. And I
His
laughed
thing
it
is
off.
that, bro, you're in the big leagues now. Like
And he has
this
a-
ain't college. You
He's
gotta
like
drop that
Bronny
whole.
James though, like he has a big expectation.
But
on him.
Bronny James is at least fucking humble. He's not the
He's not.
best
Yeah, he's
fucking player,
he's not egoistic.
but he's not egoistic. He's humble.
Yeah.
He's
Listen,
humble.
if
This
you
guy,
if you go to HBCU, you win at all. You go to a school, Colorado, hasn't
Yeah,
won a
a
game in like
shit-ass
30
school.
years,
yeah,
and
of
you
course.
put him up there. And
With Travis
ESPN
Hunter.
is giving you all this lie. You're Dion's son. You're Heather
with the number 1 and 2 offensive and defensive player, two-way player in
You're not
college
gonna.
football.
You're not gonna feel like you're on top of the world.
For sure,
Yeah,
100%.
for
But
sure.
it's the way that you show it, though.
But I don't think he
But you get
overdid it
sauce,
though.
bro.
I don't think he overdid it.
Yeah, he did, bro. Of course he did.
I don't think he overdid it to the point of what happened.
Yeah.
I think he should have got bumped like a round or 2 down.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Oh, he
But,
didn't
like,
get drafted in 2 or 3 or 4.
Or they did it for the ratings.
Nah,
That's not.
They had me watch, bro. It's the first time in my
Yeah.
whole life I watched a full NFL draft.
At the end of the day, money's money. Like, so maybe they wanted to throw a little curveball for us
Yeah.
to go out, and then eventually they trade him to some other
Mm-hmm.
team later.
I think that if he doesn't get signed now on the ending of this, like when they're done with like the
He's
summer
gonna be a
training and
bust.
all that, if he doesn't get signed into one of those, they're gonna drop him.
He's gonna play, and he's
I
gonna
think
shut
so.
everyone up.
I don't think he's gonna be insane, but I think he's gonna be a decent quarterback.
The thing
Yeah,
is
be
that it's not like
like a Tua kind.
Yeah.
I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's bad. It's just you need to fall into the right system.
Mm-hmm.
Like if
I
you don't
agree.
go to the right team, then you're just
I
wasting
agree.
your fucking talent there.
Yeah,
You know?
and I
Like-
don't think Browns definitely not the team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck no. Fuck no.
The dogs. What about Travis Hunter, bro, going to Jacksonville?
I like that.
He's gonna be forgotten.
I think he's gonna be a cornerback there. I don't think he's gonna be a wide receiver.
That's the worst thing you got drafted on, bro.
Whatever.
that's crazy. He gets leaked that his girl cheated on him, and he got higher in the.
And
draft.
he's marrying her.
Couldn't be
And
me.
He's marrying her. That's insane.
Couldn't be fucking me.
Yo, broski. If I ever see
Gang, you about to come up right now on Millie's,
like,
bro.
bro,
Drop that.
I need you to drop me the full story. I need reasoning, and I'm still probably not gonna accept it. But like, I need to know the full story, broski, because there's no way you're gonna marry her after
And the
that.
craziest part was that in the whole middle of the draft, he gave her a hug and a kiss. And everybody in the, the YouTube live was going like, he's still with that? Like, crazy, bro. That's fucking wild to me.
And he kept playing good, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Of course, but
People
he
get-
wasn't a bad player.
That shit can get in your head for real.
Of course
Especially
it can.
when in the NFL when you. Oh my god.
But Cam Ward, actually, he got drafted number 1, and the all-time touchdown leader of UM, Xavier Restrepo, was his wide receiver. Didn't get drafted.
No.
That boy called the Titans and told him, "Yo, sign my guy."
They signed him.
They signed him.
Damn.
That's a dog, right? That's a good ass fan right there.
That means he got
The
money.
GM goes like, "Oh, bro, he's been calling
What
us
you-
as the 5th round.
Come on, gang. That's your quarterback now. He's asking for a weapon
And where is he from? I know
He's from here, I think.
from Miami.
Oh, he born in Miami?
Yeah.
Broward.
Oh.
From Broward.
He's from Broward County. Yeah.
From the county.
Yes, sir, that's good.
And-
Restrepo.
Bro, yeah. And the guy has a cleft. Like, yeah, on his face, he actually has an accident where he has a cleft on the side of it. But he's a dog, bro. He put that guy out there with a helmet, and he's dogging on everybody. Everybody. I think he should have gotten drafted. He was one of the best, like, wide receivers out there, like, in college. Him and Cam were fucking crazy.
Bro, it's just so much that goes in the war room, bro, that we don't know about.
Yeah, bro.
You can see 100 things in college and doesn't transfer over to the NFL.
Yeah.
And how y'all feeling about the playoffs? The NBA playoffs?
Oh.
My heater fucking getting swept.
Anthony Edwards. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he's been playing goated.
My heater getting swept, that's for sure.
He's looking like the next face of the league. I'm sorry to say it here.
Anthony Edwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that he has that contract with, I think it's Adidas, that they pay for all his fines. So he could talk shit 24/7. You see, that's called good marketing. Like,
That's some great ass shit right there.
that's a brand that understands what we want, which is YNs. With no disrespect, we want YNs in the league. We want Draymonds. We want the
But NFL doesn't want Sheduer.
because they're tripping though.
Saying.
We need dogs out there talking their shit. You feel me? Like how he did the other day. He's like, "Yeah, my dick bigger than yours." Like that. That's what I need.
Nah,
That's
you
why
didn't
can
see
that
hey,
shit,
you ain't
man.
see fucking LeBron was like, "Oh, now you want to call that shit?" And he fucking goes like,
Yeah.
"Oh, but when I say it's a tag, when I say it's a
Yeah.
fucking tag, bro."
Bro,
Shit was
bro,
hilarious.
Lamar almost broke him today.
Yeah.
He found his ankle. But
No way.
I want Minnesota. I'm an Anthony Edwards fan, bro. The Heat are gonna lose.
Yeah.
I know I said I got the Lakers, but Anthony Edwards is a different beast.
Now the Heat are gonna lose for sure. They're
Bro.
gonna get swept by the Cavs. But then my thing is they're also like like the Lakers too. The Lakers are playing nice as shit.
Yeah, but they're playing Minnesota.
Yeah, but fucking did you see?
I think the Lakers still gonna take it. Though.
Did they win today or you don't know?
I'm not sure.
No.
But did you see that one game where DJ Reddish started bitching at all of them?
Oh yeah, what the fuck
Yeah.
are you guys doing?
But that's
What
a
the
real
fuck
coach.
you guys
though.
doing?
That's a real
Remember,
coach.
what was the other coach?
That's what you gotta do.
That
in
he'll go
situations
like,
that,
I
bro.
see you guys are trying to play the right way. Salute.
The light skin, right?
Ham.
Yeah.
Oh, Darwin Ham?
Bro, he gathers everyone up in a huddle, playoff game. He goes, I know you guys are trying to play the hard way. Salute.
Yeah.
What?
He was trash. He was trash.
I'm like, yo, coach, sub me out.
at that
But
point,
look at
at
us.
that point, put LeBron at coach.
Yo, sub me out, coach.
My God, I need LeBron to get one more chip though.
Yeah.
But
That's
you think
not-
he's gonna get out?
It's going to be tough.
Bro,
I don't know.
and then
Hopefully.
you know what fucking pisses me off, bro? What the fuck Denver did, guy? Like, why the fuck are you fucking firing your head coach who won you a chip in the middle of the season, gang?
Bad
Fucking
move.
Nikola Jokic's out there calling substitutions while he's in the fucking court, bro.
I mean, the worst move of the year obviously was the Mavs,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that was fucking
that
stupid.
and like even Mark Cuban has spoke that.
Are they out? They lost already?
I think so.
Who are they playing?
I don't even think they made the playoffs, right?
No, I think
They're
they
in
did.
the playoffs. They're
They're
They're in the playoffs, but I think they're good.
I think they were in the play-in.
So they lost.
They
They probably lost.
Yeah.
Fucking Heat made it as a 10 seed and we're
Like,
getting
bro,
swept.
LeBron Lukey. Oh my
Nah,
God.
LeBron.
What about Chef? The Chef Curry.
Oh, I think Golden
Oh.
State's another one that you gotta be on
They
the
don't have
lookout
Butler.
for.
Bro, low key, fuck SGA. You're a bitch. Like, I'm sorry to break that to you. You play bitch ball. You play if Harden was like even more pussy. Like literally, bro, you average like 20 free throws a game. Like, I don't care. You're not my MVP. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you. You're not gonna be the face of the league. You soft as fuck. I'm sorry I had to go on the rant, but I fucking hate SGA.
Supposedly he gets a lot of foul calls on him.
Ridiculous.
Oh my
I don't watch.
God,
I don't watch
bro.
Oklahoma
He's
games.
known as the fucking
Is he not? But is he not on the lead right now to be
MVP.
He's
Yeah.
gonna win it.
That's what
He's
I'm
gonna
saying.
win it.
That's what I'm trying
But
to
the
tell you.
face of
He's
the
not
league
my
is
MVP,
going to
though.
be
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards.
Okay.
Luka.
No, Anthony Edwards.
Luka could get there
It's gonna be. I mean, I think Luka's better than Anthony Edwards.
right now. Yeah, but remember, Anthony Edwards is 22. Let's remember that he's young as hell. He might look like he's our age, but he's 22.
He's 22.
He's
Yeah,
younger than us.
Luka is 25, and like
It's only 3 years, bro.
yeah, you're right. But Anthony Edwards became a superstar at the age of 22.
Sure, Luka Doncic has been playing for Real Madrid overseas basketball since the age of 14.
For sure. But who is more dominant in the court as position?
Luka
A
Doncic.
point guard or a small forward?
Luka Doncic.
No, point guard or small
Luka
forward.
Doncic can play small forward, shooting guard,
Yeah, let me
point
see.
guard.
Let me see Luka try to lock down Anthony Edwards when he booms on his grill.
Defensively, no. But we all know that Luka got more offense than
Yeah, he's a better offensive player, but I think
Anthony. Just reminds me of D Wade,
Michael Jordan.
like a young D Wade.
MJ,
He's
baby.
so MJ.
MJ, Kobe.
He's so MJ.
Sure.
I love watching him play, bro.
And he got that dog in him.
He needs to go to the Heat.
Oh,
Fucking leave Minnesota.
I would be goated.
He gotta leave Minnesota.
Leave Minnesota,
You put,
bro.
you put him in Wemby? That's like four. Four.
God, don't give San Antonio
rings.
fucking.
San Antonio sucks. They lost Greg Pop. That's the only thing that matters. They're not fucking good. They had Chris Paul and Wemby, and they also had this guy. What's his face? Devontae Murray. I mean, yeah.
The one that got his dick sucked in the bubble.
No, that's
That's the Nuggets one.
yeah,
Yeah, that shit was crazy. And they caught Pat Beverly smoking gas in the bubble.
yeah.
That's
They,
There was the guy that went to
and
go get wings.
Lou Will went to fucking what's the shit called?
Bro,
A strip club just to get some wings, and when he came back out, they were waiting for him. All right, his ass outside.
bro, y'all ever heard the song that Drake says like, I get two girls like Lou Will. Like Lou Will.
Yeah.
Bro, it's because this guy's been married to two girls.
And he'll take
like,
them to the
Lou
games.
Will.
Yeah. I didn't know that until that day. Like,
Come on now.
it was crazy. Like, that's why he was saying Lou Will. Lou Will got two girls.
Bro, I'll be stupid,
wild.
bro. Man, pulling up to your game. Hi, nice to meet you. That's my wife. That's my wife too.
Yeah. And
Bro,
wild. As
Lou Will used to fucking after NBA games go to the Magic City Casino,
As he should.
the one in Jersey,
Yeah.
the Magic City, and then just go for wings.
That's that one thing that doesn't slide in the Miami Heat.
No.
You what?
Did you see?
What?
Did you see Tyler? What was that?
UD.
No, look. Do you know Tyler? That one guy we used to have. That
Tyler Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was on a podcast recently, and he was saying he's like, no, I loved my time in the Heat, but like I hope you know the Heat like they don't play games. Like
Of
they
course
have
they don't
people.
play games.
They pay people salary to follow you around the
Imagine
city.
you're in
They
Miami.
know you're in Tootsie. They know it.
Yeah.
Well, they also know because the king of Miami is fucking
Pat
Pat
Riley.
Riley, bro. Fucking UD was at fucking Tootsie's out with Mario Chalmers and shit, and Pat knew.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, y'all had a fun night, huh?"
Smoking the left-handed cigarettes.
They dead ass came up to him and they were like, "Yo, y'all had a fun night, huh?" I was like, "What you mean, Pat?" He's like, "We know you was at Tootsie's. Speak up. Come on, gang. Like, you don't even need to say nothing. Like, the owner of Tootsie's just calling them in. So, like, yo, we got Heat players here, bro. Like,
Wild.
that's just the
That's
way that they
insane.
move.
The Godfather.
But if
But you have
need
to be like that, bro, in Miami.
But if
Way
you
too
need
many
to-
distractions.
Exact. If you need to get out of a pickle, that's the perfect guy who you need. It's either UD now or the Godfather.
No cap.
Remember, bro, Dwayne Wade was living in Doral, and he got
In-
robbed
In Doral.
in Doral.
He got robbed in
He
Doral.
got robbed. And then he told UD the next day, Wade already had everything. His chains, his car, everything.
Yeah, he had everything back
Yeah.
because they found it.
And then he goes like, I sold the Jeep because I don't know what happened in the car. So I sold it. I didn't like it. So after he got it, he sold it. But that's wild, bro. UD is connected.
That's Pat.
And
Pat found that shit.
UD found it.
Oh, but UD from the hood.
Yeah.
So UD made a couple calls to his
Yeah.
hood boys, and they found all of his shit.
Some Miami shit.
Bro, that's how UD's born and raised in Miami. He went to Miami High legend.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, he's a Miami High legend. And then he went to Florida, UF, University of
UF.
Florida, the Gators, and he won a national chip with them,
Bro.
with Mike Miller.
But in all seriousness, make sure you guys go check out
Sir.
5-5. You feel me? It's AD and Danny. You guys want to say anything else about your project?
Chilling. It's gonna be fire. Trust it. Next time, hopefully that we in the stew, we can live stream it if we're down. Get some shit in there. You feel me? Show y'all how we do the process and shit. We definitely got more stuff coming. This is just the beginning. I've been trying to get a little song with my boy Rob out together, and I got hella singles dropping real soon.
Go check out 5-5 May 5th. It's been
Sir.
real. Thank you guys for everything, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also this video was brought to you by Glass House Window Tinting.
Shout out to
For
Glenn.
all your window tinting needs, nano, commercial, auto, even business, whatever you might need, use what code, buddy?
La Isla.
Yes, sir. And get
Make
that
sure you
family
tell them Danny sent you. Robert sent you, Body sent you, and AD from the 3 sent
Yes,
you.
sir. Thank you guys. It's been real.
Time.
Dale.
Estoy comentando crickets, vete a ver carajo, ¿oíste?
For real.